it's really hard to differentiate them and to really focus on one because of how many there are. And again, that's why hellofam was so easy to attract me, because it was really easy to tie back to the physical world.
Welcome to Chainlink Live. I'm Andy Boyan from Chainlink Labs, and I'm here with Tiffany and Adam from hellofam. Hellofam, do you guys do that all the time? Like, because I can't help myself. I love it.
In our Discord, that's the default greeting, hellofam.
Is the hellofam as opposed to the GM everywhere else, but you know, it's on brand. I absolutely love it. Why don't you guys get us started? Tell us about hellofam. What is it? And then I will ask about the origin of the name at some point as well, because it's so curious. But give us you know, the overview. What is hellofam all about?
Yeah. Sure. Hellofam is the world's first NFT wine brand. We hold one of our Grape Fam NFTs, which are these really adorable and dorky little art pieces that we found a really great artist for. You not only become a member of the hellofam winery, but you also receive tokenized ownership of a real physical case of wine. This wine will be stored indefinitely, and you can only ever redeem it by burning your grape. So think carefully.
Cool. Adam, did you have something to add?
Yeah, so they're NFTs backed by wine that's stored forever. So you can trade, you can buy, sell the NFT without worrying about, you know, having a temperature controlled cellar, or worrying about space, or worrying about insurance or anything like that, worrying about authenticity. And as Tiffany said, the only way to claim the wine is to destroy the NFT, which makes our NFT deflationary. And we're actually producing our wine from scratch. So our co-founder is a wine tech company, which helps 100 different wineries sell directly to consumers, and they own their own award-winning winery at Jezreel Valley. So by owning the NFT, you get the wine, but you also get access into the whole winemaking journey. We're actually harvesting the grapes right now. And any future wine we produce will confer benefits to our flagship grape NFT. So we announced our second wine recently in collaboration with Untamed Elephants, one of the biggest charity-driven NFT communities. And that wine's going to be called Pink Elephant Parade. So anyone who owns our flagship NFT, when we release our future wines, they'll get a benefit as well. So you're really buying into a whole winery rather than just a case of wine as well.
You know, one of the things that I've seen a lot of in the NFT ecosystem is the importance of community, and, you know, the ability for NFT communities to join with others, right? It's not just a one NFT community, it's this, you know, community of enthusiasts in different projects, and to see those things combine in this way is really, really interesting. Let's talk a little bit about wine first. What is this wine like? We'll get to the NFTs and the VRF and all that stuff, but like, what is this wine? This comes about. Who is this winery? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, sure. So Jezreel Winery is Vincent's private winery. They're award-winning. They're based in Israel, actually, and they produced many 90-plus award-winning bottlings from Wine Enthusiast, Wine Spectator, and so on. And both Tiffany and I are ex-Wine Spectator, so we both come from the wine world as well. Both of us were a part of Wine Spectator's innovation and mobile group, so we're used to innovating around wine. And so we identified Jezreel and Vincent as, you know, the perfect partners for this. So our first bottling is a Syrah and Cab blend, completely new. We're not taking an existing wine and slapping our label on it. We're making it from scratch, never before done. And Pink Elephant Parade, our next wine, is going to be a sparkling rosé wine.
I was hoping so.
I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, Tiffany, can you give the story behind Pink Elephant Parade?
Oh my gosh, it comes from a really derpy and fun scene from Dumbo. I don't know if you even remember it, but it's so psychedelic.
I'm older than I look. Well, cool. That's exciting. Do all the grapes come from Israel, or do they have like, is it global? They have suppliers from all over.
All from Israel, all from Jezreel Valley.
Cool.
Though for future wines, Vincent has 100+ wineries in their network. We may partner with other wineries in the future.
So how do you come across this idea? So let me rewind actually. A year or so ago, there was a Chainlink hackathon winner that did a similar sort of thing that you guys are doing with whiskey. You make, it wasn't VRF, it wasn't, changing the actual, tastes and flavors, but they did a Chainlink integration with whiskey so that you could, basically get a deposit on a bottle of craft whiskey. Really cool. And I don't know if they ever took it to market, but it was a cool hackathon project. So there's this really interesting idea about getting these, high-end goods, something that people want to collect and store and that has value, integrated with the blockchain ecosystem. Can you talk a little bit about your thought process? Like, how did you make that leap to say, like, these two things go together? Because wine isn't the first thing that comes to mind usually when I think crypto.
Yeah. So it's really the combination of two factors. One is I've been advising Vincent for a few years now, and they've been actually working on NFT technology for the whole time that I've been advising them, for years. So they've been thinking about NFTs before this whole craze. So that was factor one. Factor two, Tiffany and I were working on a similar idea with tokenized physical assets in the comic book world. And there were so many legal and logistical challenges involved in that world related to working with dealers and legacy technologies and counterfeits and things like that, that we kind of shelved that project and realized that Vincent, which has been working on NFT tech for so many years and has all the logistics and all the relationships and storage, we could just apply what we were doing in comics and very, very quickly and use their infrastructure.
Is there a collectible nature to this, or is it really about something else, about like, just getting a good bottle of wine that you want to drink? Or you mentioned storage too. What are you thinking in terms of the storage of this wine? Is this a 5-year, 10-year, 50-year hold, or do you have an insight into that given the makeup of the wine?
Yeah, we're putting a collectible on top of a collectible. So we have a well-known winery, Jezreel, and this wine is only available to NFT buyers and owners. So the supply is going to be extremely limited. I mean, I've already had people emailing me to ask to buy it, but our mint is over. So now you have to only buy it on the secondary market. And then layer on top of that, you have a great generative art piece by Hayel, a great